Former President John Dramani Mahama, ebusianfo gu so a pro Ghana. The way the Vice President ebona pro you say wako ho say wako otini ade no. Mahama nso gu so ne de ebusianfo messages ne de bebre na eba. Ba umiade ne messages eba out no. Na Mahama nso de ne campaign message eba out. Now we've had a lot of campaign messages from the camp of the former President John Dramani Mahama. Now one of the things that very famous, and now one of the messages famous no the 24 hours economy. And no dear abejen trene pa wo baby obefabia ye ka ho asem. Now up until now no you who say waba out so abekase. He's looking at legalizing Okada so. Now the last one as abre no eja manfo bebre any questions how is this going to happen we obeye ne saying though why explaining one or two no moving of the city or chemu say Accra aye decongested just say aka una Accra na uhotetel just say you can't breathe you're choking baby abefa nipa ye homa everywhere is choked na say above 5 say na just say juma 4 pound the enye jai bobo fie kwan wa fe na wokọ join ni queue ansa wenya card yakoba efie and opanso wokọ adwuma enye trouble everywhere because Accra is congested. And this is because most of the big companies ni nyina e wa Accra. Most ube company kakra no branches are ne headquarters e wa Accra. Ube hu asori kakra ne branches bebre ne headquarters e wa Accra. I mean, it's everywhere. Ministries, no, Ninyina Accra, everywhere Accra. And no, a year former President John Dramani Mahama Chemu say that congestion there will come hanum say no. Edoso dodo. Enti ono was snase observe you say so movie some of the ministries no and some of the companies near there echo different places said be Accra and who talk Accra beba now yentie said this same way to jayeba na yentu ankomo twetwe so
feasibility study and a plan to build a new city. Accra is getting gridlocked. The time has come for us to move some parts of the government services out of Accra. Accra will continue to be the capital, but we'll move part of it outside. There's land on the Accra Plains, there's land on the other bank of the Volta Lake and all that. Already we're going to have a port terminal at Mpakadan to move cargo to the northern part of the country. There's a lot of land there. And so we can move some of the ministries, agencies, and departments out of the city so that we decongest Accra. Because Accra has expanded to its limits. The way it is going, if we're not careful, it will be difficult to continue to manage it as a viable city. And so we'll start the plan and the design and the feasibility. I believe that this will be a project that will take maybe 20 years to fulfill, but we need to start somewhere. And so we'll start, others will come and continue from where we leave off.
So that is a year former President John Dramani Mahama. It was for our church and same one what you say. It is more of moving the creative city, no. And yet to say, I feel no kwajasa senior there. Ghana ha obeshe history krana. Cape Coast used to be the capital of Ghana. And now say, me can say the capital of Gold Coast. Now the capital, now Cape Coast. Until say you move it the back Accra and say the Accra there, Jai. Bebre kwa say ebinum just say baby obi benya bia kontimi the kiosk ko si wo kwase ne fie no not one everywhere is choked and flood and sankofo koyo because Accra yema no space anywhere wo me kran home and na fin and na say nipa bone sem a whole lot like enema bebre there e koso Accra pa but Ushemwa, Binumo say whatever Mahama Kano. Come I say, it makes sense. And I said they are trying to side with him. I said, we domoji a bit more against the legalization of the Okada, but people are trying to say, with this decongestion exercise, I know to a person or movie or yet another city, so that it's not only Accra that will be known as a city. No, it's a very good idea. It's a very brilliant idea. A bit to me, Abua Ama Sebe, Ghana, the Ekoso Ewa Accra no. A bit to me, Abba Fema, as I say, but I was for we don't know how what mindset what's that issue and what you think about it. Now so I don't was that issue so is it a good idea Ghana and answer because I feel not just say we be moving ministries, buildings, a whole lot by engine adventure. Now what do you say about this issue?
Okay, so again, in Jack is saying, come on, here right here on this particular platform, pinaxtv. So, one of the things also in regards to with this particular issue, also in regards to Mahama, the session or car say he wants to move the city to other parts. People are misquoting it. Now, what John Dramani Mahama is saying is that the capital is congested, so he wants to move other essential facilities like the ministry of the Biako other regions. And I think say it makes sense. But you see, the issue is not that Accra is crowded. Accra is never crowded. Meaning Singapore. In fact, Singapore is so small to the extent that they have just one city. Even empty. If I'm right. But I didn't know Singapore, Omutimi house over 12 million people. It is because of the way Omaya demarcation in the city. And no beyond Sorosin percent to assassin. That's the main motive thing. But we are not thinking about how you beat them, putting in things and putting in place. We can have your friend is saying more facilities in the country without it being congested. Ultimately, quite particular area ultimately area and a new site and no BSC down basa. They will not do a place for recreation. They will not do a place for gutter. In fact, now I make coins away. Before I do so, I say a quania in the boom comfort down be brave and in dra. Any contractors in casa YouTube for any contractors casa. They said the reason why the project has been stalled is because of court cases. At the India, beginning in Kofon any for a motor in Sawam Road. No. They never thought say one day highway be bedaw. Meanwhile, you say 50 Kwame Nkrumah time. Uko Kumasi using Sawam. Uko Florida using Sawam. Everywhere using Sawam. But it's say a brunt, they did it and they sold come a baby a year crime highway. Ya tuntum and Kofo ene mo ko say send and send na mo the cockot for what? And it's because of our attitude. Now, we need to start looking at other alternatives. The other alternatives we need to start looking at as people is how can we start, because Accra can take even 30 million people. It's all about demarcation, the building, the facilities, and how we put in our things, places, and structure. We see 3-bedroom houses. So 3-bedroom house we see no. Actually, that particular 3-bedroom be a house in for 4 or 5 or 6. Meanwhile, if you go to other places and I say other area, raise long story building. Meaning say buildings be Hong Kong and China. It be a so tall, 125. Do you know China's population? China's population almost over getting to a 2-3 billion or something. They are able to house people bika. It's about planning. It's about engineering. It's about architectural intellect. I don't know how to put it. Now I know a POP inside. Oh, now we sit down. You are not thinking about ways a bit my Dubai. Also, we wait to miss small. I say being Krana say Dubai. Everybody is building skyscrapers. Skyscrapers, but we can do things. So okay, fine. We sit down at least floor the top. You make sure foundation is solid. Nothing. So I personally don't think Accra is congested, and moving the capital to different places is not going to solve Ghana's problem. Right now, what we need in this country is a better economy, consistent light, and stuff. You don't need things. 2 things are in here. Is consistent light and then correct internet. Now, monetary taxes. Moving into Bolegatanga, renaming universities, and people are finishing these universities with rename and they are not getting jobs. And no swear. So Mahama's assertion is good, but unfortunately, it is just a talking because it is not a wise initiative. There's a reason why Accra is a capital. There's a reason why, because the capital was in Cape Coast. I didn't know Cape Coast ever in crime. They knew what they were doing. Until to me, sorry, what are you going to do about the Tema Port? What are you going to do about the Tema Port? What do you know about the Tema Port? Kumasi now, person the capital corner, person the bring Asante for any soon. Is there any sea there? Is there any sea there? Nipa no also be dri answer in same baby.
So another question is it that Africans, we have issues? Because recently, Nigeria, they are also saying, say, Omo national anthem, and it's bringing a whole lot of issues. I say, the main issue, we don't focus on it, as of names and all those things. What does that one do to people? Like, what does it do to the citizens?
National anthem, I was say a sign there. I promise on my honor to be faithful. Any a pledge, God bless our homeland. Yes, son. And yeah, you start saying to national anthem. Any the pledge. What has it done? People are so corrupt. Yes, let's abolish it.
No national anthem.
For what?
No pledge.
National anthem. We shouldn't be reciting it. You see, there are better things. Masa, I catch you. Masa bruni komuno. Sometimes I sit down and ask me, ECOWAS meeting, AU meeting. Now I'm sure Africa for no more coach, no more ban, no more difference, no more tickets, I can see mu. And I ask myself, go for it. I join be mutim. Because a whole AU, African Union, mutim back together and cast, okay, Russia is going to Mars. America is on the verge of landing on Mars. Landing. Ombo bibia ko ho. Said nipa alcohol. China pulled there, omo second, omo the America gidi. Iran mu nyina eko, India, omo launch omo space mission into the whole of Africa. The whole of Africa, continent no. You need to meet now and say, okay, Africa, yem brought together in space exploration. In your by asem your moon crying ko who. Moon, come on moon. I see the moon and the moon sees me. To ask mommy, God bless the moon and God bless the moon and God bless me. Moon crying, see why. And yet, we have better issues to deal with. To me, I think so. Where the world is moving, technology is something we need to talk about. Because the first 5 people, the first rich people on Forbes, it is technology. From Elon Musk to Mark Zuckerberg to Akwana Oye, to Warren Buffett, they're all technology. In the idea, you will come and say, and you movie capital near the day and a national anthem. A channel be in Nigeria first the Abidjan say me before Bruni we were naked. Can teen ye before Bruni ye naked in Bema no not sebi ahoma and ye afa ye Bema home. Yemba no so no adie kitikiti na wo Bruni aba betray how etimi ye intade ne ade ne ye ya obejran say we should cover ourselves. And yes, our Islamic book no any also Christian book near the buy na anka be unse kata hu fesi adwini ni ho. There's a picture you take 1910 say 1905 was then e wo Ketu in the Volta region marketplace me pesa picture am dey show people were not wearing dress. Nobody was wearing any dress. She bruni nyeu be koda yende bruni ase. Yekoda yenda bruni ase. What am I saying? So it's a whole lot of issues, and personally I think that we have better issues to think about. That is what I think.
We have better issues to think about. Remember more update. Ebra SM.